Alright, so currently Seth MacFarlane, his film career is a so-and-so. First, he had a good movie, then he had a... Yeah, we don't talk about that anymore. Let's see if this can maybe bring him back to the good side.
Hopefully.
Ted 2. Okay, so Ted 2 is the sequel to the first Ted, and again, just like in the first Ted, we follow John Bennett and Ted, played by Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, Marky Mark. And Seth MacFarlane, as of course they're continuing their Thunder Buddy relationship. Ted is having some problems with Tammy Lynn this time around, and in order to fix something that's happening, I don't want to give anything away for any of you who want to see it or have already seen it already, just anyways. He wants to have a baby, but then it turns out that Ted has been defined as a non-human being, or defined as property. So Ted, John, and a new character played by Amanda Seyfried, Sam L. Jackson, kid you not, to fight for Ted's civil rights. Alright guys, so let's get into Ted 2. I think Lucas was looking forward to this more than I was.
I was, because in a million ways I was garbage!
And plus you're a bit Seth MacFarlane fan.
I am a big fan. And Family Guy's newest season completely sucked, other than the Simpsons crossover.
But I will say this though, I mean, I haven't been the biggest Seth MacFarlane fan, I'd say, since the first Ted movie. The first Ted was hysterical. It was probably my favorite comedy of 2012. It was my favorite comedy.
It was my favorite.
This one, now, Millions Night in the West, everyone knows it sucks, except for one person who follows this channel, which I will not mention the name. The trailer made me laugh. Was it good? I'm happy to say it's better than A Million Night in the West. It's better. God. But the first Ted was a lot better.
It was. It's very hard for comedy sequels to to be better than the first one. The only other exception I'd say is 22 Jump Street. Because
a lot of comedy sequels fall, and a lot of these plot holes. One thing, it's a complete rehash.
It is.
But here's the thing, with 22 Jump Street, it was rehashed, and done in the right way too.
It was.
Ted 2, while it wasn't as good as the first one, it's still a fun, enjoyable sequel, I would say.
Absolutely, I agree.
Of course, Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane have great chemistry once again. I love their Thunder Buddy relationship, like in the first one.
Thunder Buddies for life.
Absolutely. Yeah, their chemistry still knocks out the park. You still see, and you see the people from the very first movie. You see Sam Jones, Flash Gordon's back in it.
Patrick Warburton. Let me tell you about him.
It was pretty funny.
Dressed up as... Did I say that one? Just spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. But he dresses up as a particular cartoon character.
He dresses up from the 90s. If you watch the 90s cartoons like I have, you'll know the character.
But it was pretty funny. Amanda Seyfried was
Amanda Seyfried was my favorite character in the movie.
She was good. Yeah. Well, it's Amanda Seyfried. On the first Ted, I was laughing hysterically throughout it.
Me too.
This one, I chuckled more than I laughed. There are still, without a doubt, laugh out loud moments in this movie.
Agreed. Yeah. Especially near the beginning, there is one cameo. We're not going to spoil it.
It was brilliant, yeah.
That was brilliant.
And the sperm donor scene made me laugh really hard.
Even though you saw part of it in the trailer, it still made me laugh.
It still made me laugh.
The side characters are good. It's definitely a good movie overall.
Absolutely.
Amanda Seyfried's my favorite character. She was more of a down there character, and I really liked the character a lot. Seth MacFarlane and Mark Wahlberg.
But like, just a spoiler, I guess, but you guys already know this. Mila Kunis, nowhere to be found in this one.
Unfortunately, because she was pregnant.
Now, unfortunately, now what we did like Ted 2, it wasn't nearly as funny as the first one.
It wasn't, unfortunately.
Now
here some bad jokes, especially the bachelor party joke.
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes that either missed the mark or jokes that kind of went on for a little too long.
They did.
Also, one of the things that the first Ted I felt had a brisk pace to it. This Ted I felt had a little slower to it.
It was a little slower. And then also one of the cons I had was it was pretty predictable.
Yeah, it was. It was predictable. Yeah, like, there are a few times where we're like...
I'm like, watch Austin, this is going to happen.
And there's a few times I was like, that's going to happen, that's going to happen, and sure enough. Giovanni Ribisi returned this one, and I'm just going to tell you guys right now, if you saw the first Ted, the last part of the first Ted, you'll probably know what's going to happen in this one. There's still some funny moments in those moments where it's the exact thing that's happening.
Right.
But still, you can't help but think, but Seth MacFarlane just like took the entire third act of Ted and just sort of did a rewrite.
I think he paid more attention than Ted 2 than he did in the family season.
Yeah,
because
easily.
season 13 has had some of the worst episodes in the entire series.
Oh yeah, easily. while it wasn't as good as the first one, but it is a lot better than Million Ways to Die in the West. It is so much better. Ted 2 is an enjoyable sequel. I don't think it was really, I guess, necessary for it to happen, but I am sort of glad it came out.
Necessary. I'm happy it came out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little rebound for Seth MacFarlane to come back.
It's a good weekend of previewing the film.
Yeah, of course. It's a fun, enjoyable sequel. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was fun, enjoyable, better than Million Ways to Die in the West, but Ted was way better. I'm
gonna go 3.5 out of 5 because I fairly enjoy this movie. I expect this amount from Seth MacFarlane, and he definitely delivered.
Comment let us know below, which one did you like more? The first one or the second Ted? And if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. Please hit that subscribe button for more content from me. And until the next video, as always, we will see you guys next time.
See you later and stay awesome.